Hey everyone, Richard here, and it is time for another comic haul. I have quite the stack here. It's sort of become a necessity that I show these so I can put them away. Um, these first several from an LCS, but let's just get into it because I don't really like doing long videos and I have a lot of books to go through. So first up is X-23 number 6. I thought I already had this because I have every other issue in this run, but when I was looking for it I couldn't find it, so I made a point of looking for it and I picked one up. Kind of funny that I didn't have this issue because I actually own original art from this issue. I'll throw it up on the screen so you can see it. It's page 19. So yeah, glad to actually complete this run again. I thought I had done it before, but apparently not. So there's that. Next up, Supergirl number 45. Joshua Middleton cover. Beautiful cover. This actually completes my Supergirl run for Joshua Middleton. Shout out to Rig, who hooked me up with most of the issues from that run. But yeah, very happy to add this to my collection and finish that run. Next up, this book, I pulled it up partially when I was looking through the long box and had that moment of, oh, did I just score big? Batman 457, second print, but it's not the UPC variant. It was only $1, so I still was going to pick it up, but what could have been. Next up, Ronin Island number 1 from Boom Studios. This is a variant. I picked this up because I wanted to read it, the samurai story, so it's right up my alley. And when it first came out, I couldn't find it, so glad to have it now. Next up, this is the only current title that I pick up regularly. If you're not reading it, I highly, highly recommend it. It's really good. I think there's only one more issue left. I think it's a 5-issue run. But Age of Conan Belit. This is the 1 in 25 Ben Caldwell variant. Beautiful, beautiful book. Yeah, I posted this on my Instagram, and Ben Caldwell actually commented saying that the hieroglyphics in the background took way longer to draw than anything else on this cover. But yeah, beautiful book. Actually, I have 2 copies of this, so I might throw one into my giveaway that ends this weekend. So if you haven't done my giveaway yet, get in on that because you might get one of these. Another back issue book. I don't know a whole lot about these characters, but I do. I recognize the book, so I picked it up. Battle Chasers number 1. First appearance of a whole bunch of characters, Red Monica being one of them. I think it's hard to find in a high grade because a 9.8 in this sells pretty easily for about $140, $150. This is a high grade copy, but I don't think I'm going to submit it. I might just throw it in my collection, let it sit. But yeah, there's that. Alright, these next several books are actually just regular cover A's. You don't see a lot of cover A's that people should look for. This set is. They run for about $5 to $15 each, depending on condition and whatnot. They're really hard to find in high condition, I've noticed. First up, Spider-Girl number 75. This is the first black suit in this title. It's not a symbiote suit. Her normal costume gets messed up and she just goes to a regular Spider-Man shop, quote unquote, and buys a black suit. But still, great cover, hard to find in high grade. Probably a $15 book. And all of these have a print run of around 20K, which is pretty low for a sort of a standard cover. So, yeah, something to look for. Number 76, this is probably the least desirable of the 4, but still, a $5 book. 77 is probably the hardest one to find in a high grade, and might be my favorite of the lot. Just a great, great black cover. Like I said, very hard to find in high condition, but worth looking for. And then 78, which I think is also a really, really great cover. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Again, $5 to $15 books, give or take. There's actually a few issues later that have some great Venom covers, so just a title to be sort of looking at. I don't see a lot of people showing it. Alright, so these next 4 books I paid $20 for, which is probably more than I should have. I was having a conversation with Tito, Kingdom Comics, and I realized I couldn't find my copies. And the author is going to be here in November, and I wanted to have him sign it. Probably won't get him graded, but still wanted to have him be signed. So here we go. Kingdom Come #1. #2. #3. And #4. That's probably my favorite cover. Yeah, probably paid more than I should have, more than I normally would pay for a book like this, but I was frustrated I couldn't find my copies. So there's that. And I picked up this for $5. I have it unbagged because I plan to show you the inside of it, but it's a pretty cool book. The Hulk magazine #13. This is the first published work by Bill Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz, I don't remember how to say it. It's been a while. It's also his first work on Moon Knight. So it's a pretty cool book to have. I think so anyway. It took me forever to find a copy, so I don't know if that's normal or not, but be on the lookout. But the artwork in it is just great. It's kind of cool. That's from Marvel Spotlight 28. So yeah. Hulk 13, be on the lookout for that one also. And speaking of Tito Kingdom Comics, he hooked me up getting something sketched by Jorge Molina recently. Kind of recently. Took him a while to send me these. I started a Spider-Gwen book where I'm trying to get as many people who've worked on Spider-Gwen to sign it. So here it is. He helped me get this sketch right here. Again, Jorge Molina. I don't know if I've shown this before. It has Adam Hughes colored by Delgado. There's Molina's signature. A little sketch by Robbie Rodriguez, Will Spatarcio, Nia Ruffino, Jason Latour, Rico Renzi, Jenny Frison. I think that's everybody. But yeah, just going to gradually get more signatures on this and more sketches. I'd like to get Rico Renzi to color this particular little sketch, but who knows. But yeah, and because it took so long to get to me, he sent me a couple bonus books. He didn't need to. I gave him a hard time, but it wasn't really a big deal. Sketch cover and Spawn 129. Probably going to get this signed, or not signed, sketched on in a convention in the future. I have some ideas. So yeah, thank you for that, Tito. And then Comics Altruism, I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. I happened upon them not too long ago. And they sell comics, but all the proceeds go to charity. So I decided to look through his shop, and I picked up two things. First up, another sketch cover. Not too exciting, but you never know what it could turn into. And I found this right here, Incredible Hulk 152. Frame cover I needed, so one I can check off my list. Pretty great cover too. And then these last three, two are from an LCS and one was from Instagram. Rye Kid, #94. Another frame cover I needed. Stan Lee, Larry Lieber. Yeah. Decent shape. Another one I can check off my list. And then I showed this on Instagram already. This was a stealth buy. I paid $3 for this. I was looking for the other big variant in this run. Didn't find that one, but I found this one. Teen Titans 88 Adam Hughes cover. Again, paid $3 for this. Just super happy to have found it. Yeah. And then the last book, again, I got this off Instagram from a friend. He had it listed up, and I messaged him asking if he could do any better. His price was already really, really good. I was kind of just being a cheapskate. But to my surprise, he knocked off like 35% off of his price. And at that point, I had to take it. Green Lantern 76. It's in pretty decent shape. It's mid-grade, probably, I'd guess 5.5, 6.0. But yeah, super happy to add it to my collection. The biggest flaws are sort of right here. But other than that, really, really great looking book. yeah, and when he gave me the price he gave me, I couldn't turn it down. I had to pick it up. So there's that. This is a run, the Neil Adams run on this. So I really want to add to my collection. I already have several of them, the expensive ones, but I'd like to just get them all. So I might be on the lookout for those. So yeah, that's my whole haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Some pretty decent books, I'd say. And hope you're all doing well. Enter my giveaway, and take care, everyone.